So BOBOVR makes some of the most popular battery head straps for the Quest 3 and the Quest 3S, such as the S3 Pro and the E3 Pro that I've got here. And if you wanted to charge up the head straps, or if you wanted to charge up the batteries, then you could either plug it in over a USB-C cable, which was pretty slow, or you could use their charging dock here, which allowed fast charging up to 90-100 watts, and that could charge 3 batteries at the same time. Now, BOBOVR have released this. This is the CD3, so the controller dock, that will not only charge your controllers using rechargeable batteries, but it also comes with controller grips as well. So we're going to open this up, have a look, and we'll give a quick overview of that as well, and you'll know if either of these are right for you. Let's get into it. So first up, we have these controllers, or controller grips here. Get rid of those. We've also got the 2 sets of rechargeable batteries, and we've got some replacement doors here. And then under here is the charging dock itself, and also some straps for the controller grips. And let's go and put some together. I need controllers though, which are down here. So first of all, we need to take the controller cover off, take the existing battery out, put this battery in, making sure that the 2 magnetic points here are actually facing up. That just goes in like that. Now, what you can't do is use the battery cover that came with the Quest, because the battery is actually higher than where the normal cover goes. So that's why BOBOVR gave you this battery cover itself, which they've actually made so that it's big enough for easily sitting over their custom battery size. Once it's on though, you really couldn't tell what the difference was, other than there's a little BOBOVR logo up there. So that's the left one. Let's do the same with the right one. So take the cover off, take the battery out, then go take the battery, make sure the 2 magnetic dots are upright or on the outside, and then just slide that into place so it sits like that. And then grab the BOBOVR replacement battery cover, simply slide that over the top, and that's both of those ready. Now putting them into the battery cover itself, or the controller grip itself, we can't have these wrist straps on these controllers because there's no hole in the bottom where you could pull it through. There is a hole here, but it's in a weird location because it's not at the bottom where you'd expect the strap to be. And really you don't need the wrist strap anymore because you've got this hand strap here anyway. So these just simply slide into the controller grip covers, and then just put the cover over the top. God, it's tight. I mean, that's a good thing. That just loops over the top. If you're wondering what the holes are for, so you can see sort of holes dotted around, that's because they're grooved or cut out from around where the sensors are in the controllers, so it doesn't affect your motion pickup. And there you go. So that's the left one, and we'll go then do the same with the right. So take the wrist strap off because we don't want that anymore. Then just slide that into the grip cover, and then pull the top of the cover over the top. That's it done. The strap for this is really nice and soft. It's got like a pattern on the outside, and then that same pattern is on the inside as well. It's almost like a felt feel to the strap. Same goes for the inside as well. It's going to suit a big range of hand sizes as well. So if I did it as big as it goes, like unless you've got the biggest of hands, I think you're going to be okay. And they do up super tight as well. So if you've got tiny hands, like I can't put that through now. Anyway, for me, they fit really well. The grip covers themselves have got this groove or etched design on the inside here, and also on the inside here as well. So that really helps with grip. So rather than it being a smooth silicone that you're trying to hold, it's just naturally really grippy on your fingers. Right, we now need to plug in the main event, which is the charging thing itself. So that means that these 2 that we had here that were in the case, these are extra hand grips. So if you ever happen to break the ones that already come on here, you've got 2 spare. That's really cool. Awesome. So let's go and plug the docking station in. I do have down here a cable. So we're just going to plug that in, and then we're just going to plonk. Which one goes on what? That's the right, that's the left, and that's the right. Right, so what you'll see here is you can see hopefully 2 LED lights that are shining. That means it's connected and it goes 2 colors. It'll either go orange, which means it's charging, or white, which means it's finished charging. You don't even have to be overly careful. Like with some charging solutions, you have to be super careful with making sure it's ideally lined up. This seems to be pretty forgiving. And then you take that off. And it's not charging. You put that down and it's charging again. Same with this one. I just take this one off. Light goes out, it's not charging. Light goes down, it is charging. If you're wondering what I'm doing, so there is a fan underneath here. And I just wondered whether the fan was actually going to make any noise. But it doesn't actually make any noise, at least not to start with. It might kick in later once it's been charging for a while. There is an ever so slight tick that you can hear when it's charging. Most wireless charging solutions do this. It's really quiet, and honestly I had to put my ear right next to it to hear it. You probably won't notice it. I only did it because I know that it exists. Now, one thing I forgot to do when doing that video was talking in a little bit more detail about the battery dock. So let me just give you a quick overview of that. As I've said, I have reviewed it in more detail in another video. So if you do want to see the ins and outs of this, then go see that video. But as a quick overview, you do have 90 watts of charging here. You can only do 30 watts of charging per battery though. So you can't do 100 watts or 90 watts to one battery. It's 32 each. This also doesn't come with a power supply, so you are going to have to get your own 100 watt power supply if you want. I think in reality, the likelihood of someone needing to charge 3 batteries, unless they're a power user or if they've got a few people in the house that all have Quest 3s, most people are just going to be fine with just using sort of 1 or 2 bays, in which case you can get away with like a 60 watt charger, which is what I use. And even then I'd charge 3 batteries. It just means it charges the 3 a little bit slower, because 100 watt chargers can get quite expensive and I don't want to pay that. So anyway, so there you go. Just a little insight into that. It's still the fastest way to charge these batteries though. So should you buy either of these? Well, I think if you've already got or are thinking of getting the BOBOVR S3 Pro or their E3 Pro, which is the one I've got here, and you've got a couple of B100 batteries and you want the fastest way to get them charged, then this wireless dock is the only way of doing it. Charges it super quick compared to a wired connection. I think the CD3, so the controller dock, is however a harder sell because the AA batteries that you normally put into the controllers can last for months. So if you're a casual gamer, then I'd say it's probably not worth it, because if you just want the controller grips, well, you can buy these as the G3s and you can buy them separately. You don't need to get this docking station to get the controller grips. I've actually done a review of some grip covers before, so if you want to check those out, check them out via the link in the description down below. If you're a power user though, and you use your Quest 3 or 3S a lot, then these start to make sense, especially if you start bundling up with the BD3. So you taking them both together and you've got the ideal all-in-one set and forget power solution for making sure that all your batteries, regardless of whether it's for the headset or the controllers, are always charged to max, ready for your next gaming session. Regardless of which one you are or which one of these you're thinking of buying, you can get the BD3, so the battery dock, will cost you $40. The CD3, so the controller dock, along with the controller grips, will cost you $60. Although BOBOVR does have an early bird discount at the moment where that's knocked down to $50. So I will put links to both of these in the description down below so that you can go check them out for yourself. If you want to check out a head strap that's compatible with these, then check out the link up here. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please don't forget to like and share it. Consider subscribing if you're not. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.